What's up, YouTube? It's your boy LC the Phenom back with some more of that Horizon Forbidden West. I've been enjoying this series, man. The game has just been, like I said, right now it's my game of the year. Still waiting on some few other projects to drop, but yeah, I've been loving this game. I hope y'all have been enjoying watching me play it. And I feel like I'm begging at this point, but please, if you have been liking it, please drop a like, hit that subscribe button. It helps out a ton. Share it with your friends. Leave some comments down there about what y'all think y'all might want to see me play next, and hey, let's get it.
Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, then everyone dies. I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with hair like blood. The Outlander that took down the Bulwark.
You bested Regala. Killed her champion Greta, too. Both of them were our clan.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Maybe I could use some trouble right about now.
Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first?
I ain't lying. Everybody act like you just they personal servant.
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Parts being the most valuable. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First sawtooths, then ravagers. Now, a sand-blasted thunderjaw. Hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens. Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
Seems like this is gonna be a tough fight we're going
Doesn't
into.
sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
You funny.
So you're a chaplain, like Dekka.
You've met Dekka? Her blades were something to behold back when I still had a squad. Now, just like she counsels the lowlanders, I counsel the desert clan. Those who reach my age are meant to share our wisdom with the young. Keep them on the true warrior's path when their stubbornness kicks up dust and clouds it.
Throwing stones, ain't it, my boy?
You're not upset I fought Regala?
The desert respects strength. Why shouldn't I do the same? Wouldn't expect any followers she has left to follow suit, though.
I'm sure.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your village needs you right now.
I like her.
An outlander after my own heart. We can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost southeast of here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this mission just yet.
I have something to take care of first. You go on ahead.
I'll wait at the outpost for as long as I can.
May the Ten protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
Yeah, you do that.
A lot of shade between them two. Yeah, I saw a
You
few more
held
missions, so I'm
Regala
gonna go
at
put
the
them on the
cruise.
map.
I'm sure you can handle this, Huntress.
For sure.
Doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers, right near here, in Tanakh territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't remember the tune now. Just the lilt of his voice. And his name. Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost.
Hey.
Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Looks like we got another fetch quest to add to the old catalog. Again, I don't think I'm gonna do this one just yet. I think there's a couple more missions. I'm gonna try to add them to the little quest log. That's right. Somebody fighting up there.
The officer I met said someone in their crew ran off in this direction.
Get away from my
Keep my
ring!
eyes open. Don't think shock ammo will help.
Damn scavengers!
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to sit over here in these bushes and
I think
just
she's gonna
sniping.
need some backup. Looks like that machine stores fluid in it.
Oh, he dodged me. Ah, still got hit. What is she talking about? Is there real life there? What's he doing? I guess the explosion hurt me. Down you go. Down you go. Alright, that'd be a double efficiency.
Did they get to it? Please,
Please. I should make sure she's okay.
I'll be with her in a second. She's up here. Yeah, there she go. Is that a radio?
It's still working.
Supply drop.
Alright. Wire the spike is still intact. Rig's still playing. You okay there? You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here. So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment. And you're trying to pick up the whole thing? How did you figure all that out? I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help? You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot.
Okay.
How did you first hear the message? I used to be a smith up in the claim. Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge. When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever. What do you think the message is? I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another.
A lot of sad
I'd sure
stuff.
like to know what it means.
A lot of sad stuff goes on in this game, I see.
Your rig's impressive. How does it work? Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and a light sheet of metal that vibrates, making the sound louder. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it just does. And you set it up out here all alone? I'm not the trusting type. Pretty much everything I do is all alone. You're no ordinary tinker. Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker. Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead. I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew, one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion. Anyhow, at least out here I don't have to worry about any Mainspring men talking down to me.
Feel some feminist undertones with that.
Sounds like you're still mad at your brother. Some days I am. Other days, I miss him. He's passed on, you see. He didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister. It was cowardly, and I told him so. In fact, I told him we weren't family no more. But over time, I've had cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a lout. I'm sorry he's gone. Yeah. So am I. Blast it all.
Again, it seems like everybody has a tragic story in the Horizon universe.
Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message. How? Let's just say I have a rig of my own. I didn't know Nora were tinkers. They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back. Oh, okay then. I guess.
Looks like we got some climbing to do. Do they want me to get on top of that? It looks
Just
like there's
follow
a
the
rope or
wire to the
something.
spike at the top. And then please, just don't break anything.
I'll try to keep that in mind. So I guess one benefit of an apocalypse is everybody becomes a great rock climber. No ropes, nothing. How did she get up here? I
Better
wonder.
get climbing.
Well, I guess she had to climb too.
Gotta give her credit. Lugging all that wire up a cliff wall.
I'm just talking about that.
There's the spike. Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
For sure. Let me get these goodies first.
Enduring victory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though. Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message.
It was kind of the lie they told everybody in the first Horizon. Enduring victory really covered
This
up
ought to be a
Zero
good
Dawn.
shortcut.
Because they knew there really wasn't no chance to save, you know, the whole world. But they made it seem like at first that, yeah, we're going to fight back against these machines, when really they were just trying to buy time for Zero Dawn. So, baby girl, I got something for you.
Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind. Thought as much. Did you hear more of it? A bit. It was recorded during a war. A bad one. Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother. May his ashes stay warm in the forge.
What?
Not sure why exactly. I still can't get a fix on the source. Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here. What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere. Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better. Okay. If it's an old world message, then let's try old world methods. They used to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source. And you can do that? I think so. But your spike is only 1 spot. I need 2 more, both up high. Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here. Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm, camping. Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met. Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Or you have a hero complex.
Selga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
Let's go see. I think we are going to actually do this one. Where is this dude? Oh, there you go.
Your trade is well.
No, I guess not.
Yep, that's her. Hold on, the champion.
You wanted to speak to me?
The name's Zorka. Have you heard from up north? From Bleeding Mark?
I'm guessing that's a place.
One of the desert's villages. They send their yield of ash blood so the Bereka over there can mark the skin of our soldiers. But it's been a long time since the last supply run. Too long.
If you think something happened to them, can't you send someone to go check?
Were it up to me. But the capital's already dealing with machines, storms, and strict water rations. No one can be spared.
Let's see what this face paint
My
look like.
face paint will strike fear in your enemies. Take a look.
Maybe later.
You mentioned the village up north sends some supplies to the capital. Ash blood?
It's a crimson stone that we grind into powder for our ink. Bleeding Mark has the largest supply. Our soldiers there gather and deliver it to us, in exchange for their water rations.
Die for water.
Everyone in the clan depends on the wound in the sand for their water. Capital and outlying village alike. But the last delivery of ash blood was weeks ago. Our supply is running low. So must be their water.
If I'm out that way, I can look in on the village. Find out what's the delay.
You have my thanks. Head north to a ruin where the desert meets the mountains. That's Bleeding Mark. Ask for Kentok or Natika there. They'll know what's going on.
Kentok. What is that name from? I feel like I've heard that on another either game or show or something. Feel free to pause and read that if y'all want to. It took long enough to get up here.
Let's see if I can pick up Soga's signal. I got more of the message, but not enough to find the source yet. Climbing the mountain where my base is should finish the job.
Let's get it in.
Sit, please.
Lay it on me, baby girl.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
I hear strange lights have been spotted to the south in the still sands. We abandoned those ruins when the sandstorms and machines became too much to handle. I wonder what's been going on there since then.
Quite a mystery. Let's hope the Tanaks don't get too curious about what Rowan's been up to in Vegas. I should check up on those guys.
Oh yeah, the entertainers. Guess we just unlocked another mission with them.
This mountain. The southern face is my best bet for a climb if I want to get more of Silka's message. Just gotta look for a path.
Need to find myself shutting my focus down. Yeah, let me see if I can acid this dude up. I think they're weak to acid, right? Thanks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put 3 of them. He was already in acid state. too down for each other.
Get higher up. Find a good spot to pick up Silga's signal.
Yeah, let me get these spores of battle first. I think that was the thing that was making the signal. Or not. Up here. Nope. Shit. I'm just gonna climb the mountain and it'll probably put me out of range or whatever that is. It looks like something she should be able to climb. Aha. Wait, that's too high. I see what we do. One thing I gotta say about this, they made traversal, like they took the best aspects of the traversal from the first one and they improved on it a lot. Well, at least in my opinion. The climbing and stuff can stay relatively the same. Of course, you have the pool caster that helps get around a little bit, and now you can jump with the circle button if you like on one ledge and there's another one beside you. But I gotta say again, that dang shield glider. Quality of life shit right there, my friends. I feel like we done a lot of climbing on this mission.
This is quite a climb.
You said it, baby girl.
I have to get higher to try and pinpoint Silga's signal.
Thought that's what we was doing. Aloy has balls of steel. Ain't no way, even if I thought I had the ability to do that, would I have made that
This
jump.
mountain is tall.
Yeah, mountains generally are, Aloy.
Looks like I have company.
Should just be able to sneak him, right? It's probably gonna alert the other two. But I don't think he should. Where did the other one go? I'm not tripping, right? There was just one over there. Like, real talk, it was... I feel like the moment I come out of here, I'm gonna get sneak attacked by it. Oh, there you go. Oh, shoot. You just gonna make it that easy for me. It was worth the wait.
Still need to climb higher.
Sure thing, Aloy. Why not? Let's climb higher. Really, Aloy?
I should try to find a good spot to pick up Silga's message.
Stark 142 to Enduring Victory, Reno. Supply drop beacon echo. Paul, I'm afraid you get this safely. I left a note for you inside.
There. Found the signal's origin. It's not too far from here. I just need to get to it. Bet I'll get a nice view if I glide down from here.
Hey, I'm with it. I wonder if I can glide all the way there. I feel like if I can avoid the tops of these mountains on the way down, I should be able to, right? What the? Wow, the game just randomly started loading. It's done that before, but I don't think ever on a glide. But anyways, scoop that way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to avoid this one. Yeah, definitely. Well, re-jump. To be, I guess, technically a last gen port of a new game, though, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't think the gameplay suffers at all, being that it's on PS4 instead of PS5. But then again, that's just my opinion. Like, there's some animules over here. Definitely some animules over here.
Could shoot it with fire.
Let me try to blow this belloback, whatever they call it over here. Yeah, belloback. I'm gonna try to blow that tank up on his back. Maybe that'll hurt him and the ones that surround him. One more shot on you, big fella. Hey. Well, it didn't hurt the other ones, but it hurt him. So, you know, I ain't mad about that. They probably weren't close enough. Come back around, fella. Hey. Okay, now that worked better than expected. Got something for you, big fella. I don't even know if that one hit him, but the explosion was hurt him. I'm not mad about that. Finally got me. Yeah, let me get up close and personal with you, my boy. Hit you with that. Yeah. That ought to do it. Or not. Okay, run up on me. These things. Oh shit. I barely got out of this thing right there. Where your buddies at? They ran off and left you. I really figured you would have been the first one to die. About time. Run me your pox. Some more, y'all.
Come and get me!
Get out of here, bud.
I should scan for that signal now. See if I can locate the source. Oh, that looks promising.
Wow, there was something right here this whole time. Please, okay, this is the way. I was like, please don't just be a chest or some shit.
Into the water.
Because of course this mission has an underwater section. And like I said, the underwater sections in this game aren't particularly bad. Just have anxiety from being a early 2000s gamer. Most water levels suck in video games.
There you are. Now, what's inside?
That was way too easy. I feel like I'm missing something. Or some big fight's gonna happen.
Oh, I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you. Somehow. Along with the gear for the stand at the Reno line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge. I only remember the good things. And I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really cared about him. Silga will want to know about this. And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
Yeah, let's make this trip.
Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened? This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances. The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about. What was it? During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew. She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came. Oh. I guess she and I are kin, of a sort. I wish I could give my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, did he ever hear the message? I don't think so. I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat! To send messages near and far. Can I keep this? It's a treasure. Of course. Thank you. Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring, all the way to who knows where. Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench? Sure. Yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours. I think I know
Appreciate
just what
it.
to do with these parts.
I guess I'm finna get a new gadget or weapon or something. Smack on spike throw. Cool.
That turned out well. Can't wait to try it.
I'm sure we will soon, but I think that's gonna do it for this video. So guys, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and until the next time, stay phenomenal, my friends.